Thanks for watching. This video today is one of my new Talks on Wheels videos. Where I drive and talk about things. Right now I'm driving from New Jersey to Texas, so I've got a lot of time driving. And I figured I'd make a video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget I have other types of videos too. I have some music that I do and some acting and talks on walks. So you might want to check those out if you like this. And so today I wanted to ask a question. And you know, for most of my life I've been thinking, who am I? And a lot of people wonder, you know, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And I started realizing that, you know, a bigger question for me is why?
EQS Self-Express.
Why am I? Why am I here? And I guess, you know, the who am I can kind of answer pretty easily. I've gotten to know myself pretty well over the past almost 60 years. I've watched how I've behaved and, you know, can look back at the things I've done, and I can see what I'm good at or what I'm not so good at and what I like. And, you know, so there's this being inside who everybody calls Pete, you know, or Peter. There's this being inside that is me, and a kind of a core being that I know. I can pretty much gauge, you know, my feelings and my reactions and things like that. So I don't too much anymore ask, who am I? But really, I'm kind of stuck on why. Why am I? Why was I born? Why am I here? What does it all mean? And what should I be doing? Why am I alive? What should I be spending my time, okay? At this point in my life, you know, it's a pretty important question, I guess. I mean, I could just say, well, just enjoy it, you know, but it still, you know, irks me that I really don't have a clear understanding or an answer for why. Why am I here? I mean, I do know on a very basic level, but I could look at who I am and apply that to why I am. I could say, well, I know I really love to be creative, and I have a very creative side, so that why could be, well, you're here to be creative, you know, you're here to create things, and you know, whether that be music or videos or some acting, you know, taking on some roles, you know, and sort of expressing yourself through these creative processes. But even that, it's like, okay, well, yeah, that does apply to a certain extent, but is that really a reason why? You know, like, I don't know. What good is it? When I think about it, that's the sad sort of question, is what good is it all, you know? You could go on thinking, yeah, you know, you're helping this, or you know, you're helping people to feel better, or maybe live a better life, or you know, you could be helping people to be kinder, or have less suffering, you know, help people live better, and you know, maybe help people, whatever, in some ways. But then, you know, even the bigger picture of that is like, why? And so I think about the flowers, you know, and I say, you know, well, that flower, does it have a purpose? Does it have a why? Why did the flower grow? That one flower, why is it there? And then say, well, it's because it's part of the flowers, you know, it brings beauty to the world, and it's that's just the reason. It's just part of the universe, part of the growth, the life force of the universe, all happening at once, and it's just part of that. And there is no bigger why, maybe. It's just part of this one big why. Like, why is the universe? Why is the universe happening? Why is the world spinning? Who knows? So, oh, by the way, if you're watching this and expecting answers to these questions, you're probably not going to get them. I'm just I might have a couple answers for you, but not any big revelations, I don't think. It's more just I want to share with you my feelings and, let you know that maybe you think these things too, so you're not alone, and, so we can all wonder why together, why? And, okay. Anyway, I don't know if you're familiar with Alan Watts, but I would highly recommend you checking out Alan Watts if you like, thinking about things like this and hearing different viewpoints. He's an amazing speaker. Well, he's passed away now, but he was very popular, I think, in the 70s and 60s and 70s. Philosopher. He explored all different kinds of religions and spiritual practices, and he mixes them all together and takes a good hard look at a lot of these questions that we have. And I would highly recommend him. His videos are all over YouTube, all his speeches, and just type in Alan Watts. Spell it just like you would think it would be spelled. Anyway, so I could say why I'm here on a very basic level. There's I could look at what I'm good at. I could look at those things and say, well, take what you're good at, and look at all those things that tell me who I am. Those characteristics I was born with. Maybe talents or what people have told me that I'm good at. That's helpful, and that can kind of point me towards why. Like, take the who, and if you can really, look at who the who is, then you kind of get an idea of the why. But it's just interesting how the who, I've really explored the who, and I could tell you basically who the who is for me, that being, that core being. I could basically tell you, but I can't give you a big picture as to why, why I'm here, why we're here. And, I could get into the whole God thing, and, it's to build a relationship with God or with Jesus or, Buddha, or, and to sort of like maybe build some sort of growth so that the world becomes a more loving place, a more peaceful place, and then, we'll take it to the next step. If the world did become a brighter, more gentle, peaceful, loving, less suffering kind of place, and then you say, well, why? So what? Like, okay, so people are living and they're suffering less and they're living longer, and they have this beautiful relationship with a God or a higher power of some sort, or the universe, and okay, great, now what? Like, why? Well, what is that? How is that all helpful, Like, but I guess so then, but then I guess the question becomes like, why is life happening? Why is the universe spinning? Why did it start, and why is it? So it becomes not just why on a personal level, but it becomes why on a grand scale. And somehow there has to be an in-between, It's like, I don't want to think of why the universe is happening so much. I would be a little more comfortable if I knew why I, was born, and what I'm meant to do, you know. Being that I'm in the latter stages of life rather than the early stages, it becomes a little bit more and more important to me, maybe. I don't know why, because I could just say, well, just, you know, live the rest of your life and just don't give a crap, you know, just who cares why? Just enjoy it, you know, and be good and be a nice person and, you know, help others to be good and you know, help them with their suffering, perhaps. Less suffering in the world. Make the world a better place, you know. Just make the world a better place. Sounds easy. And it sounds like a good thing to do, but I don't know. Come back to why. Come back to why. You know. I don't know. You know, I think I'm going to have to do a part 2. Because I don't want to leave you hanging with all these questions about why, you know, what is my purpose? And yeah, I'm going to share some of my own experience over the years about times when I felt like I really didn't know what my purpose was, maybe felt strongly about that. And then other times when I wasn't so sure, you know, maybe there was like a major shift in my life, or, you know, a certain period of time goes by and you sort of start to question it a little bit, what your purpose is. So I'd like to share some of that with you, and I hope you'll join me in part 2. Okay, well, I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. Oh yeah, if you wanna check out any of my other stuff, go to my channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my stuff, or you want to get notified when I post a video, just click on the subscribe button. Hey, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to my channel. So go ahead and do that. And we'll see if we can grow this thing to 1,000 subscribers. All right, well, thanks for checking this one out. I hope you didn't feel like I wasted too much of your time. Why did he do this video? I don't know. All right. Take care now.